Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to share 5 pieces of advice that I've learned since I started my career. These are advice that I wish I had known when I was younger. So let's get started. One thing I've always cared about, even now, is making the most of my time, having freedom and being independent. And doing the same boring stuff over and over again just isn't my thing. Back when I was younger, I just wanted to be a computer guy. I wanted to have my own business. I wasn't really thinking about getting rich. I just loved computers. I got my own office space when I turned 26, and that was a big deal for me. But then I also focused on the technical side of things that I forgot about what really matters, which is selling and getting new customers. And that's my first piece of advice. It's not just about knowing your stuff. You've got to be good at selling it as well. So whatever you are, whatever you do, make sure you learn and know how to sell. Make selling a habit and you'll be glad you did later in your career. When you know how to sell, you can command more money. And if you own your own business, you'll make even more money. I'm currently at a stage in my life where I've realized the importance of being a good salesperson. For you to be good at sales, you have to sell things to people. Don't just read up about sales. You will not learn how to be a good salesperson by only reading books or watching sales videos. You take actions first by starting to sell things to people, and then you can complement it with reading books and watching sales videos. I remember back then when I set up my own first business, I used to have some Indian friends, and some of them would tell me, Kazeem, what matters most is sales. You don't even need to know how to do it. You can always get somebody to do the work. But I just didn't understand that message at that time. But now I do. So my first advice, be a good salesman. Be super good at sales. My second advice is to have a goal of being wealthy in mind. Set a goal for yourself to be rich. Doing what you love and getting rich are two different things. Yes, it is possible for you to do what you love and be rich doing it. But it is also possible for you to do what you love and not be rich doing it. So my advice here is for you to be intentional about your goal to get rich if that is what you want. It will help you make decisions that aligns with your goal. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, I'd love you to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. My advice number 3 is for you to spend more time with quality people. I'm sure you've heard the popular saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most of your time with. So spend quality time with people who know better than you, who have what you seek, and who have helped others grow. Advice from this kind of people are worth their weight in gold. And one cool thing about the age that we're in now is that you don't necessarily need to physically have people around you to do well. Things like the book you read, the content that you consume online, and so on, can mirror the same effect of being the average of the 5 people that you spend your time with. Of course, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't spend time with your old friends or family members anymore. So just make sure that you're spending major time with the people that matters most and will get you to your goals, and you spend less time with others. My advice number 4 is to learn to code. Everyone should learn to code. It makes you powerful. It opens up possibilities and helps you think creatively. It is an essential skill and it can save you from relying on others to bring your ideas to life. Like many computer folks, I also started my computer journey with a diploma course in computer programming, and I eventually found my passion in teaching. Early in my career, I embraced the role of an instructor. I work as a freelance trainer for various training companies in Nigeria. Because of this, wearing multiple hats became my norm. In the process, I overlooked honing my programming skills to a professional level. I just kept on learning multiple technologies, whereas it would have been best if I had restricted myself to only one or maybe 2 technologies. This will lead me to my last advice, which is to learn to specialize. Again, I started my career as a trainer, and by my late 20s, I transitioned into a corporate freelance trainer for several training companies in Nigeria. I was pulling in good money as per Nigerian standard. I was earning on a daily or weekly basis. I started by charging 150,000 per week. Then I quickly moved to charging 50,000 to 100,000 per day. In the Nigerian context, hitting an average of 250K a week was quite fulfilling. I mean, the flexibility was nice. I could decide when to work and when to take a break. However, the downside was clear. I lacked specialization. I was a jack of all trades, training on any tech topic as long as I had time to prepare for it. I even traveled beyond Nigeria to acquire new skills if the pay was right. So here is the catch. Avoid the jack of all trades trap. Focus on mastering one or maybe two skills at a time. Juggling multiple skills is tough. And when you specialize, you become an authority in that field. I learned this lesson later in my career, and now I advise younger folks not to wear too many hats at the same time. Wearing too many hats at the same time becomes challenging as you age. It becomes tougher for you to keep up with changes across various domains. And by the way, if you plan to specialize in cloud computing or Azure specifically, then you want to check out my LinkedIn course. I'll try to provide a link in the description section below. And if you're new to Azure, I also have a couple of videos up on the channel that can help you get started with Azure. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.